Alright guys, this is going to be my first video for my new video series called Did I Enjoy Blank Game? I made a video about it, go watch it if you want, but to recap, basically instead of making a couple huge videos talking about like 20 games all at once, I'm just going to talk about one game at a time, dedicated to one short video. But today, we're talking about did I enjoy StarDew Valley on the Nintendo Switch? And yes I did. I freaking love this game. I grew up with Harvest Moon games on my DS, my GameCube, and my Wii, and they were some of my favorite games, especially A Wonderful Life. Stardew seems to be heavily inspired by past Harvest Moon games, but it takes the game a couple steps further in quality. This game has been on my wish list for a while now, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. But I saw the art design and the pixel art and thought, well, how good can this actually be? I've never been more wrong in my entire life. This game is freaking awesome. Another reason I finally decided to pick it up was because it was on sale. It was $10 instead of the usual $15. And honestly, $15 is a huge bargain and a huge steal from the amount of hours and content this game provides. Literally the only notes I took while playing this game, because I take notes when I'm playing games for these videos, the only notes I took was addictive and I love the grind. Because I was literally so addicted to this game, I couldn't put my Switch down and actually take more notes. I was surprised with the humor and how real the dialogue is with the characters in this game. These don't feel like ordinary NPCs. These feel like actual, real, unique personalities. Like when you first arrive, you ask all the girls to dance with you at the Spring Festival, and they all say no. And some of them have no chill whatsoever, and they're savage with their rejection. Like, of course they would say hell no. I'm a stranger who just moved here and lives by myself on a trashy farm. I mean, some of the girls at least tried to be nice, and they're like, no, sorry, I don't really know you. But then some of the girls were like, well, who the hell are you? Get out of my face, nasty farmer. What I really love about the game was the diverse personalities of all the characters and all the love interests too. Speaking of love interests, you can be freaking gay in this game, man. It's so cool. I am all for making LGBTQ more of a norm in video games, because whether you like it or not, there's gay people in the world. Making it a normality in video games is a huge win in my eyes. Don't be a homophobic, guys, come on. There's enough things to worry about in the world than being a homophobe, come on. Anyways, I'm not really interested in guys, but I like the option that I could be bisexual in this game. That's really cool. Each girl really did feel unique in their ambitions and goals in life. They all had their own histories and experiences. I was intrigued by Haley at first because she seemed like a challenge, and I thought she was playing hard to get with her hard exterior shell trying to protect herself. She just needed the right person to make her feel more vulnerable and drop the tough girl act. But no, she's just straight up rude, and it just became really tiresome after a while, and she would just continuously insult my outfit even after I changed my outfit and got a cool pink cowboy hat. I was just done with Haley after a while. Rude, miserable woman. I liked Leah due to her strong, independent nature, moving to the town by herself to pursue her dreams and goals. I did not want to ruin her lifestyle and get in the way of distracting her from her dreams. It just seemed like I would be a distraction in her life. Abigail plays video games, and that's cool, but nothing really else stood out to me besides that. Maru, did I say that right? Was the only girl who had a darker skin tone in the game, and I'm naturally attracted to that in real life, like tan skin or just a little bit darker skin. That's just what I like in real life. She's really intelligent, and she looked like someone who can challenge my character intellectually. Did I say that right? She was also the only woman who wore glasses in the town, and I like girls with glasses, so. And then Emily was cool. I dig her vibes. Her short blue hair, she's always so bubbly and happy and nice. She was definitely one of the more approachable romance options. She was really cool. I feel like she's like a bro, I could like hang out with her. I respect her for living with and putting up with someone like Haley. They seem to balance each other out with their different personalities. They seem to be two total opposites, but they're sisters, so. But there was one girl who caught my attention that I couldn't let go, and that was Penny. She was raised by her single mom after her dad abandoned them both, and now her mom is an emotionally abusive alcoholic, and Penny had to grow up with that trauma, and that was all way too relatable to my own personal life and my own personal upbringing. I saw Penny in that trashy trailer, and I just wanted to give her a new life and save her from that situation. In a way, I think I saw myself in Penny. Maybe I was putting too much personal emotion into her. Saving her from her toxic situation was somewhat therapeutic to me. Her story was also the most raw and the most real out of all the girls, and had the more mature theme. Like, her mom is an emotionally abusive alcoholic. Her dad left her. They're just barely making ends meet, living together in a trailer. It just seemed like the more, I don't know, real life situation. Also, she's a cute redhead who teaches kids. Total wife material, man. Moving on from the characters, the actual farming simulating itself. I said I love the grind because this game is exactly that. Sometimes it's a little stressful and overwhelming trying to get to everything in the limit of one day, which I think is like 12 minutes in real time. Or trying to strategize how to use my limited stamina effectively, but I enjoyed every single second of it, even if it was stressful and a little overwhelming. Waking up every day and having a routine down, but trying to add just one more thing to that routine every day was a grind that I just loved. It was satisfying watching my farm grow, and my productivity grow on a daily basis, and my chore list grow too. There's always usually something new to work towards and have a goal in this game. The one little negative thing I did not really enjoy was the fishing mechanics. Usually fishing is one of my favorite aspects in farming sims, but not in Stardew for some reason. But I do appreciate that the mechanic was actually different and unique from other fishing games. It's not just spam A. You actually have to do a little mini game to catch the fish. That was okay, I guess. An aspect that surprised me was the supernatural elements of the game. I thought this was going to be a down-to-earth, straightforward farming sim, but nope. Most Harvest Moon games have supernatural elements, like a harvest goddess, or harvest sprites, or a freaking yeti in the forest. But I did not expect having combat scenarios with monsters in caves, or having hypnotic mermaids sing to you at a fair, or a freaking wizard selling you stuff, and many more. It just caught me off guard, but it's really cool. The main appeal of the game is obviously meeting Penny in a bathhouse and making out in our bathing suits late at night, right? Oops, I mean, the main appeal of this game is obviously getting a rundown, trashy farm and turning it into a badass, pristine, state-of-the-art farm. And that's just the grind that I love. I took the Riverside property, by the way. It was satisfying cleaning up the joint and making it beautiful with fields of crops, building up a chicken coop, a cow barn, a horse stable, upgrading my home to start a family when I had nothing. I was absolutely addicted to this game. Like, on a level, I was losing sleep for work. I was staying up so late until 4 or 5 a.m. just saying, one more day, one more chore, one more thing, I gotta play one more thing. But eventually, I hit a wall. And I hit it hard. Not actually like hitting a wall, I meant like, let me explain. I was playing it, I was loving it, I was addicted to it one day. Then the next day, I just did not want to touch the game, like, ever again. And let me explain why. I think I know why. I worked so hard and I grinded so hard to finally build a respectable farm. After that, then what? I fish, mine, and forage the land so I can afford crops. I sell harvested crops to afford chickens. I sell chicken eggs to afford cows. I sell milk from the cows and cheese to afford a horse. I get a horse so I can get around faster. I gather resources faster from the horse. And then I upgrade my house for my family. And then I do all this. Then what? What else is there to do? I mean, I did the game, I feel like. I don't know if I'm just bad at managing space in the game, but I always feel like I was cramped with my limited space with my Riverside property. I mean, it gives you like a few different islands in the area, but I was always fighting the space. I was always like managing my space. I don't know if that was just me, but once I built enough things, I was running out of room. I'm like, okay, I can't really build anything else or plant any more crops because I'm out of room. Also, unfortunately, the game just really broke my illusion and broke my gaming like experience when I had a love interest heart cutscene with one of the other girls while I was married to Penny. I spent the night in a tent with only one sleeping bag with the quirky, cute, blue hair girl. I spent the night in a tent with her, and I went home the next day to my wife, and no consequences, no mention of it or anything. I don't know, I expected something to happen, but she's like, oh yeah, just a normal day, no big deal. I'm like, I don't know. The game was really fun while it lasted, and I loved it. But I don't know if I'll ever play it again. Until they release a sequel, then I'll definitely pick that up, if they ever do release a sequel. Also, the music in the game is just amazing. They're just absolute bops. Is that what kids say these days? Bops? And the game is like calming and soothing and relaxing. I added it to my playlist for my baby when she arrives. I want to play this for her, like when she's trying to sleep or something. It's like really good. It's not an insult, but it's really good baby music. I like play it in the car sometimes. I'm like, this is a good jam. Anyways, this game gets a solid 2 big thumbs up. I love this game. I was absolutely addicted for a good month or 2, but once I hit that wall, I hit it hard, and I never wanted to play this game again. I don't know, man. Let me guys know what you did after you like got all the animals, you got all the buildings, you upgraded your house, you got your hot wife or husband. What do you do after that? Also, guys, hey, let me know what song you have stuck in your head. Right now, I have Zombified by, I forgot the artist, but I'll put it on the screen. That song is just so, oh, I love that song. It's a good ass song. Let me know what you guys have stuck in your head. Also, make sure you hydrate, drink enough water today. Alright, so that was my very first Did I Enjoy Starfield. Starfield comes out in a couple days. StarDew Valley. Let me know what you guys thought about this little thing. I'm gonna be doing this for like 20 more games. It's gonna be coming up here soon. I just gotta sit down and like, I gotta go to work right now. I'm just trying to do this real quick before work. So let me edit this. I'll post it hopefully soon in the next couple days. Let me guys know what you thought about this. All right, see you later. Thank you. Bye.